So this morning I'm going back through my mind over Matthew chapter 4, verse 18 to 22, where Jesus is walking along a shore and he walks up to these fishermen and says, "If you follow me, I will make you fishers of men." And these men, who this is their livelihood, they're fishermen, this is the family trade they've learned, this is how they make an income, this is how they help their family. They literally drop their nets and they follow Jesus. They drop everything. They leave their friends. They leave their family. It doesn't say that they said, "Let me sell my equipment first," or "Let me tie up these loose ends." They drop everything and follow Jesus. Why would they do that? You see, in the Jewish culture back in the day, these young Jewish boys, the highest honor from their parents would be that they would grow up to be rabbis. That was the place of the highest honor for a family. And so, from a very young age, from 5 to 10 years old, these young boys would start going to school and they would have to memorize the first 5 books of the Old Testament. And if they made the cut to move on to become the best of the best, if they were thought of, they were the best students, and they would move on. And from 10 to 14, they'd have to memorize the rest of the scriptures. That means now from Genesis all the way to Malachi, memorized. And if by age 14 they were proving to be the best of the best of the best, if they were the most intelligent students, the most wise students, they knew how to ask the right question students, well, then they'd go ask a rabbi and say, "Rabbi, can I follow you?" And a rabbi in return would ask them a ton of questions. And if they were proven again to be the best of the best of the best of the best, the rabbi would say, "Come, follow me. Be my student." But sometimes the rabbi didn't say that. Sometimes the rabbi said, "You're very wise, but you're not the best of the best of the best. You need to go home and go back to your family and learn the family trade and support your family and pray that one day that you would have kids that would rise up to be the best of the best of the best, because you're not." So when this rabbi named Jesus walks along the shore and he looks at these fishermen, they've already been told they're not the best of the best of the best. They've already been rejected. They're already losers. To the culture, they just didn't make the cut. And this rabbi comes up to them, Jesus, and says, "Come follow me. I will make you fishers of men." So what do? They drop their nets and they follow him. But isn't that exactly what Jesus is doing to you and me? Maybe you think you're not the best of the best of the best. Maybe you feel like you haven't made the cut or you've messed up so bad. But Jesus is looking at you and saying, "Come follow me. I will make you fishers of men. You are the best of the best of the best." You know why? Because love does.